Okay, so in this video, we're going to work on A9. And it says which equation best matches the graph shown below. And we have choices. Now, the good thing about all of these choices is that they all have the same A value, which means we don't have to calculate the A value because it's already given to us. Now, we do have to figure out the rest of it to see what is correct. Okay, so let's see. The first thing you need to do is figure out the vertex. So it looks like you went -6 and then -3. Alright, so vertex is -6, -3. And we know that A is going to be equal to -0.2. Alright, I'll repeat that. How do we know that? Because all of the choices are the same. Remember vertex form. It's ax minus h squared plus k. Alright, same deal. This one is -0.2. This one is going to be -6, and that's going to be -3. So -0.2 x, what's x minus a -6, and then -3. So it should be this one. Alright, so here's a case where the absolute value is 0.2 for A, but some of them have a negative sign and some of them don't. So this is where you need to know that if the absolute value of A is greater than 0, in English that means a positive, it's positive, then it's going to open up. And if the absolute value of A, I guess I'm getting the other one confused. It's just if A is greater than 0, that means that it's positive, it's going to open up. And if A is less than 0, then that means the number is negative. Then that means it's going to open down. So when looking at this graph, it opens down. So it's not going to be the positive ones. It's going to be one of the negative choices, one of the -0.2 and -0.2. Because the graph opens down. Negative A's means the graph opens down. Okay, so that eliminates two choices, this one and that one. So we got to figure out which of these two is the correct one. So then you go to the graph and you read the vertex. So that's -1 and then -2. And we're going with the -0.2 for the A, x minus a -1. So remember, we change the sign and then we keep. All right, so it's going to be +1 squared, and then we keep this -2. So +1 minus 2 with a -A. So it has to be this one. Yes, we got it right. Okay, new problem. Which equation matches the graph the best? So let's look at our choices. Once again, this is a +2, +2, -2, -2. So since it's opening down, it's going to be one of these two choices, right? Because the A has to be negative. So now we need the vertex, and when we look at the vertex, we went 4 to the right and 1 up. So the vertex is 4, 1, and A is -2. Right? And so remember, it's ax minus h squared plus k. So it's going to be -2 x minus 4 squared plus plus 1. So it's this one. Looking at the choices, they're all 0.3. So that means A is equal to 0.3. But we need the vertex. The vertex is right here, which means we win -3, and then we win +6. So it's going to be 0.3 x minus a -3 squared, and then +6. Plus and plus right here. Alright, this one opens down, so A has to be negative. So it's going to be one of these two choices. So we can ignore these two. So from there, we know that A is equal to -1. The vertex is, we went 2 to the right and 4 up. So it'll be -1 x minus 2 squared plus 4. Right, since this is positive, it's going to get that negative sign. When you see a negative sign, that means H is positive, and then the 4 at the end. So it is 2 minus 2, 4. All right, that should do it for this one.